Moving on, we have from the original release to the re-release in 2008, Pacific Ocean Blue. And this, I had it on CD for the longest time, and I just got it on vinyl recently. And now we have a trifold here, and kind of a reimagining of the sleeve, but it kind of opens up as well with more pictures. And we have some writings here that was included in the booklet of the POB reissue. And great notes taken here. Here is more pictures and some items that were, this was the sticker on the outside. I love to save that kind of stuff. Here's kind of a promo that came with it, and a personal note from Dennis, which was included in the CD. And just, this is Pacific Ocean Blue and Bambu finally gets its vinyl release. Bambu with a U. First is the whole Pacific Ocean Blue album. Then we have side 3 and 4. 3 is the bonus tracks for Pacific Ocean Blue. Tug of Love, great song. Remake of Only With You from the Holland album. I actually really enjoy this version. One, it's Dennis singing, and it's got this great accordion part that I really enjoy. I think that may be Ron Auerbach, but I'm not entirely sure. Holy Man instrumental version. This would be the version that was out for a while. Or not out, but it doesn't have any vocals, and but that's like, to me, the one that's Dennis, because the one with Taylor Hawkins version has his vocals, and it's not all of his original lyrics. It's really hard to say. I have nothing against this version. I love that Taylor Hawkins has a great voice for it too. It's just, you know, there's some, I'm really glad they put the instrumental version on there. It's very important to me that they included that as a work in progress. Mexico, another instrumental, kind of different. Kind of surprised they included that in this album, but really cool that they included that. Then side 4 starts with Bambu, so we finally get an official kind of, I guess you would say, track lineup for the Bambu album, which I don't think really ever had an official lineup. But it starts out great with Under the Moonlight. Has that outtake, Schoolgirl, which is a outtake from POB. It's Not Too Late. Track 2 has a great Carl vocal. That would have been amazing to be on for the Light album. Love Remember Me? Wow. You can tell there's a Spectre influence, which, you know, Dennis was influenced by Brian, and Brian was influenced by Spectre. You know, it just all combines together, and it's just amazing, amazing sound. Of course, we have Love Surrounds Me on here from the Light album. I'm not sure. I want to say they actually just took off the Beach Boys vocals and just left Dennis's for that. I'm not sure. I haven't listened to it for a while. Wild Situation. Common. Wild Situation was booted for a while. Not very great sounding. Common is a instrumental kind of piano cut that sounds like Holy Evening or Holy Holy, whatever you want to call it, from the Ultimate Christmas album. Christmas Evie, I think that's what it's called, has that piano riff. Kind of sounds like Color My World from Chicago as well. He's a Bomb finally gets its due in a great sounding recording. All these others, like Are You Real, I Love You, Cocktails, stuff we've never ever heard. It's amazing. Constant Companion also was released on Boots, but the sound is just way better on this. Time for Bed, we had the instrumental to that for a while on Boot, but no vocals. Great lyrics to that one. I love it. Album tag song, great song. All Alone, which was included on the Endless Harmony soundtrack, so nothing new on that track, but still to have that with the rest of this is just so heartbreaking. the rest of this album, and piano variations on Thoughts of You, which is really cool to have as an ending. And so, moving on to the records. Did I ever mention how much I love colored vinyl? Well, I'm saying it now. I love colored vinyl. This blue, or Pacific Ocean blue, awesome. I'm not going to pull out all three, just for time, but you can just see how amazing that looks. It's just fantastic. And I can't wait to get my hands on like Sound of Free and Lady, by Dennis Wilson and Rumbo. Hopefully I can get my hands on that sometime. Here, that's pretty rare to find though. And maybe the single from that album. Moving on with Brian. Actually, I probably shouldn't start here. This is the first solo album by Brian, and this is the first copy I had of it on vinyl. Love that I have a promotional print there, but I have another copy, and it doesn't have the promo on there. You probably saw this earlier and know where I'm going with this. Brian had Let's Go to Heaven in my car, and I saw this at a record shop, I believe Luna Records in Indianapolis. And I saw this for about $10. Not the greatest shape, but I had to get it because, I had Let's Go to Heaven in my car. It's got a little cut up here, probably cut out bin crap. But anyway, just want to point out, co-producer Gary Usher, executive producer Dr. Eugene Landy. That's crazy that he's credited on here, along with being written by Brian, Eugene, and Gary Usher. And so there's that, and a promotional not for sale record as well. Let's Go to Heaven in my car. Again, there's the credits. Moving on, I have so much stuff out here, hard to move. Here's Brian Wilson's self-titled album. Great album. The first time I had this, owned this, it was the re-release from 2000 that had everything redone, and Landy's credits were taken off, fortunately. I love how this album feels. Like, it's real kind of slick on the picture part, but this is a little rough. You can see how it reflects. It's pretty awesome. And here's the sleeve for Brian Wilson 88. And the lyrics. So very interesting to read through this kind of stuff. This is dedicated to Dennis and Freda. I don't know who that is, to be honest. And here we have the inside, and there's side one. Can't believe executive producer Landy is on all over this. It's nuts. It frightens me, to be completely honest. And I'll do a review of this sometime. Right now I'm kind of doing just an observation of all this stuff. Just so if anybody who doesn't have any of these on vinyl or anything would like to see it. So I've got the single, which I had showed that before, last review, Melt Away and Being With the One You Love, which I really enjoy that song. Glad that got released on CD finally. And I just